But how about we add some beautiful decor into your front yard, your backyard? How about how you welcome your guests? This is the most genius idea. This is a mat that has interchangeable little messages on it. Oh my goodness, you get 4 different messages for 4 different seasons. So your spring, your summer, your fall, and yes, even during the holiday season. So that's coming up a little bit later in our show. It's a really, really great price. Oh my goodness, because it's at a sell price and it's brand new. 897-810 is the item number. And then they're wheeling my strawberries out, guys. That's the sound of the strawberries leaving us. That's okay. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and close out the show. So we know that we're just getting into our garden right now, and your soil probably is hardened up a little bit. You need to break it up to put all those beautiful plants there. So from Sunjoe, I love Sunjoe. I have a couple of tools from them. I have the pole saw from them. I have the pressure washer from them. This is your tiller and weeder and your cultivator. Oh no, here's the bad news. I'm so sorry. Before I got in there were 100 left. There's 79 left. Let me tell you, this qualifies. I don't know how. Some items have an extra 10% off. When you go to hsn.com, this is actually $116. Not $129, it's $116. So, and if you already have Sunjoe like I do, the batteries all work together, so it's cordless, it's great. So if you want to shop for that early, $79, you can have it. 896-250 is the item number on that. But, are you ready? Do you hear that? Calming, serenity. Imagine this could be your patio. This could be, you know, your deck whenever you're welcome. This is an incredible Today Special for our first time at our best value. Thousands of you are already on your way to creating a beautiful oasis on your property. This is from Belmont Garden. Many of you already know and love them for their gorgeous fountain, but what we've done is we've added a new top tier to it. So we've given you the most water spouts ever offered. First time as a Today Special. And let me tell you, I mean, I was talking about it with Tina Jennings and all our other people. They're like, wait, are you showing this today? And I was like, yes, I'm so excited because there's no cords. There's no solar panels that it has to be in the sun to get sunlight. This is battery operated. And John Yesser with Belmont Garden, which is a 3rd generation family run business, he is actually the one that created this concept 12 years ago of saying, hey, I don't want to have to do a cord. I don't want to have to worry about hooking up a hose, all this. This is all battery operated, and first time that we're having it at a Today Special price where it is $40 off. So we'll show you different ways because there's so much versatility. If you want it to be tabletop, it can be tabletop. If you want to incorporate it and make it a bird feeder, it can be a bird feeder. If you want it to be the full-on fountain, you can do that as well. If you want to use one of them as a plant base, you can do that too. So versatility is key with this on top of the value. So we'll start right here so you can see all the colors right there. Right next to me is going to be the sandstone. That is your, wow, 290 left in that sandstone. That is my most limited. Here's the one that I'm eyeing, which is the gray. 900 left in that gray. Next to the gray is your slate blue. My producer, Jennifer, says this is her favorite one. Then we also have it for you in taupe. And then, well, if many of you know Nicole Hickle, you're probably like, are you sure the green's not your favorite? I know, light sage green. Also available, 400 left if you want to go ahead and grab that. I mean, it's fade resistant, it's durable. I mean, you can set it and forget it. There's even a timer on this and already over 3,000 gone. 893-815 is the item number. I'm going to welcome in our guest who literally came all the way across the fountain, across the pond. We've been virtual friends for years. Now she's here. Lorna Coe. How are you? Look how cute you are.
So glad to see you in person in Florida. Can't believe it. So excited.
I mean, when you enter, just listen. I mean, who doesn't want to come home after a long work? I mean, it's a Friday after a long work week. Who wouldn't want to come home and have this tranquil, calming serenity oasis?
Oh my gosh. So Belmont Garden, based in San Diego, California, have come up with the ultimate cordless, solar panel free fountain that changes into so many different looks, and all new for 2025. We have so many features which are just incredible. So what I want to do is show you, first of all, this is no wires, no solar panels,
nothing,
because it runs off 4D batteries. That means if you set it and forget it with a timer, about 2 months on average if you use it an hour a day before you change them. So put your own batteries in. This is a sandstone with a brand new feature, Nicole. This is a 3rd tier. This gives you 8 spouts of water. This gives you the highest fountain we've ever done. And that sound, oh my gosh. Now we're gonna go on to this grey, because I want to show you something very special about the material. This is Firmastone. So John Yicer and the team over in California, they said, we know resin fountains that are painted, they can end up chipping, fading, peeling, flaking. There's a natural rock called sandstone, and here's some in this bowl. Very durable, it's a beautiful, natural mineral. So what they've done is grind up real sandstone, and they've added it with a composite polymer. So if you cut your fountain in half, and I don't say you should cut your fountain in half, but the color runs all the way through. And it's got all the markings of an aged, weathered stone fountain, because Firmastone doesn't have the weight of real stone, it doesn't have the cost of real stone, but it has the look and the beauty of real stone. So that's our grey with the pirouette, because you get all the dancing water features. The slate blue.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
And this one, I mean, that one's still good in quantity. It's my gray and the taupe that I'm gonna lose. What did you just do?
I just saw like witchcraft there. So you can see with the blue, it's like a marble, a deep marble. So that's the gray. And now this slate blue is so high-end, so luxurious. So that's a pirouette that dances and leaps, but you can change it in seconds, Nicole. You get all these different heads. Suddenly, I have got the most incredible spray pattern, and that is our blue. And again, it's all textured, it's all 3D. You can even see the chisel marks where the original artist who carved them and then made the molds from, we left them in to show you it is a work of art. This is our taupe. Now, the taupe is just incredible. It has this deep, rich, chocolatey brown color. This is our new 3rd tier. Now, infinity pool look, if you have it this way. Are you ready, Nicole? We also have new for 2025.
So excited.
A bird feeding station.
I love it.
Drop this on top, and you're not only feeding the birds, you're also giving them the most incredible bird bath.
Yes.
And it just takes it to a whole new level. And then I'm just going to add some water to our green one because it is so hot out here.
I know. I was like, it's so hot here in Florida that the water is evaporating.
Exactly. It's like crazy hot here in Florida. So now the green, you can see, brand new for 2025. This is a customer request. They've asked us for a sage green. And look at this.
Oh.
I mean, this is just majestic looking. You wouldn't know it's not real stone. You wouldn't know it wasn't.
Well, and also real stone, because I have shopped for features like this and just kind of walking around. I always shop HSN.com, but then I always want to see what stores are doing, those, you know, those brick and mortars. I'm like, okay, what are they doing? First off, the stone, you would only get just this, you would have none of these features. You would just have a big hole. And I'm like, okay, it's on sale. It was like $140, $139. And then it's so heavy that I was like, forget it. I'm not gonna move this on my property. This is only 20 pounds. So it gives you the look of that gorgeous, rich, weathered stone that it seems like it's been around for decades and decades, but it's so lightweight, so it's easy for you to move around your property. That's why well over 3,100 are already gone.
Wow.
The fact that this is the first time that we've ever done a garden feature like this on the Today's Special lineup. The previous model of this was a customer pick, so now we added an extra level of adding that extra tier. So you can make it that bird feeder for you. You can have it shoot and dance up at that top tier like Lorna was showing you. And then you can even use one as a base. So we'll show you the versatility that you get from this. I think it's just lovely to see it in its full fountain mode and how glorious this is of just no cords, no solar panels you have to worry about. All you have to do is put 4D batteries in there. You can even set the timer. So if you want it to run for one hour each day, you'll get a couple of months on those batteries before you have to replace them. And think about once you add a bird feed to them, because we give you that container, think about the cardinals, maybe robins, blue jays, all these birds that you will attract to your garden. 893-815 is the item number. Before we show you the versatility, let me just update you on the ones that are the most limited, because I don't want you to miss out, and I want to make sure that I keep you in the know, so you're not like, Nicole, why didn't you tell me now there's only 5 left? So if you want it in the sandstone, this is the one that's my most limited option. And I believe in my sandstone, I only have about 250 left if you want the sandstone. And then in the gray, I'm in my final hundreds on this one as well. And then in my light sage, I know I'm hopping over that blue and I'm hopping over that taupe, but the light sage, I'm in my final hundreds on that one too. 893-815 is the item number. So, all right, let's talk about setup, Lorna, and then the versatility of how I get to choose.
You can have so much fun with this fountain. A, it's cordless. B, no solar power needed. It runs off those batteries. But B, it takes longer to take out the box than it does to assemble.
So true.
And it's my kind of assembly. So in a minute, I'm going to show you how easy it is to put together in seconds. So even though it looks like real stone, instead of having the weight and the price of real stone, the firmer stone material is natural soapstone blended with a composite polymer. These are your 2 base pieces. Now, these are also planters if you want to change up the look. Amazing. All you do is turn this one upside down, that's your base. Turn the pedestal upside down, that's your fully assembled pedestal. Now, this is the slate blue. This is the bowl you put on top. There's no tools needed. This is all marbled. The striations in this, it looks like a veined stone. So then you just literally put this on and twist to lock it into place. So again, this takes seconds, that's done. You then have a center tower unit, same idea. You twist and lock it into place. Now, the heartbeat of your fountain from Belmont is the self-contained pump that John Yiser invented. So no more cords, no more wires, solar power needed. There's a little pump, you connect this tube. You need a Phillips screwdriver. Loosen the screws, they don't come undone completely. Loosen them, gently prise open the battery compartment, pop in your 4D batteries. Push it back up, it's watertight once you do up the screws. Nicole, there's only 2 buttons. One is steady on, A, and then it'll go off after 6 hours and that's it. B is a 1 to 4 hour repeat timer. Press it once for 1 hour, it will come on, same time each day, turn off up to 4 times for 4 hours. Drop that in there, that's the assembly part done. So easy. Then, add your water, and it can be tap water, water from a hose, pop it in, and if you can...
Is there like a level, or it doesn't really... maybe halfway?
As deep as halfway or more. As deep, as long as it covers the little pump inside, so halfway or more. Press a button. Oh my gosh, I've just made a fountain.
Come on, that was less than 5 minutes.
I know, in seconds, and then you can add on one of your tips, and you've got the look of a stone fountain, the beauty of a fountain. But
that's gorgeous.
If you listen to this sound, Nicole.
I know, we have to be quiet just to listen.
If you've had a stressful week, if you're out in the burning hot sun, you're a bit stressed, turning on a water feature like this, it cools your mind, it cools your body. It gives you that feeling of meditative, like relaxation. And the fact you've got all these different options, it's Belmont Gardens' best ever, biggest ever water. I know, that's the umbrella. And
I like that.
Behind us, we've just put together some ideas to show you how this can be assembled with planters,
my goodness,
a tabletop version, and even the bird food here you can make separately with that 3rd tier.
Oh my goodness.
And it all matches, that's the thing.
Wow.
They look like stone, but they don't have the expense or the weight of stone. But this is durable, firmer stone. So this isn't gonna chip, fade, peel, flake, or crack. It's gonna look like this for years to come.
This is stunning. I mean, my goodness. I just imagine coming home to this, your own little oasis that you created. I mean, it's fabulous. Okay, I've already decided. I'm gonna get the gray one. So the gray is the one that I'm gonna pick up because I feel like that, I don't know, I just feel like that's gonna be the one that matches my backyard, although I'm really drawn to the green too, but no. Gray is the one that I'll be adding to cart. I know a lot of you, if you do want that sandstone, that's the one that's gonna sell out first. This is why I wanna add this to the cart, because I've been shopping for something like this and I've been kind of comparing. There are some things where it's like, almost like a disc, and you're like, oh, add it to whatever water bowl you have. And I'm like, well, what water bowl do I put it? What do I put it in? I'm like, that's super cool, but what do I add it? This is already completed for you, and then you get the versatility of how you set it down. I mean, how gorgeous this is to have your plants. I mean, we just had a great hour of Leaf and Petal Designs giving you gorgeous plants that will be shipped to your doorstep. Then adding this water feature is just another way to elevate your garden. And what's great about this too, because there's no solar panels that are on it, there's no cords that you have to worry about. All you gotta do is put in 4D batteries. The fact that you can put this anywhere. So I don't care if you live in a townhome, you live in an apartment, you have a beautiful large garden on your property, no matter where you live, you have the space. I mean, quite frankly, you could put it indoors. Right? You don't.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, outdoors is great, but if you have an indoor sanctuary that you want to put this in, you absolutely can, because you're not tethered to anything. All you got to do is pop in those batteries. So I want to update you, and I'm going to tag team with my producer, Jen, so we can update you and let you know which ones are available. This is a gorgeous shot, by the way. Great. Spencer, that's an amazing shot. Spencer's behind the cameras getting that shot. Oh my goodness. So let's start with the Sage. $376 to be precise. Then from Sage, I also have it for you in the taupe, which is a beautiful bronze. I have 1,000 left. Here it is for you in your slate blue. Okay. All right, good. A couple thousand. Good. You have time to decide on that. Some of them you got to decide in this hour. Here it is for you in that gray. 900 left. Good.
Wow.
So there's one left for me whenever I get off air. All right. Here's your sandstone, $250. This is the one that will sell out. And then again, this is the one that Lorna just set up, that slate blue. She set it up in less than 5 minutes. So we'd love for you to add it to cart. Comparable retail value, well over $200. $219. You're at $139.95 here at HSN. Even then, we're $40 off our HSN deal price. I mean, this is how you create an oasis in your backyard. Maybe you have a covered deck that you want to put this by. Think about it even too, if you have a pool and you're like, oh, I just have a basic pool, I would love to, I have that desire of having that waterfall effect.
Oh my gosh.
How great would this be to put this by your pool too and create your own little water
really can.
feature.
And the fact you're not tethered by cords, you don't have to plumb them in, that self-contained water pump, that's just going to go on and on and on. On average, if you use it an hour a day on timer, up to 2 months with average use before you change your batteries. There's nothing not to love. And all you have to do is choose your color, because when you sit down like we are now, maybe you're stressed, maybe you've had a really busy week, you turn it on, and it's a really hot day here in Florida.
It's so hot.
You feel instantly cool, instantly calmer. And then you can see how we've configured it now. So we've taken off the main bowl, we've put it on a table, we've used the big pedestal as a planter, we've used the small base piece as another planter.
Well, that is part of it?
This is all part of it.
Oh my goodness.
You supply your own flowers, and then I'm just going to change up the look, because you get 3 different dancing water toppers, and this is the pirouette. So this, if you're having a party, it makes the water move, leap, dance, it catches the sun.
My goodness.
It's just such a clever concept, because Firmastone is a new material. John Yeister and the team have used real soapstone. They've blended it with a composite polymer. What does that mean for you? No more flaking, peeling, chipping, cracking, or fading in the sun.
So even the hottest of the weather, like here in Florida, even in Texas too, I know my family in Dallas, it gets hot there.
Yeah.
It's fade resistant. It's not going to chip or crack on you. So even in the hottest temperature, you can still have, now all you have to worry about is just adding more water. That's all you gotta do is add more water, but it's still gonna look just as beautiful for you whenever you unbox it. So here's the thing, hundreds of you in the ordering process, many of you, your first purchase here at HSN, I always say welcome into the HSN family. We have incredible products here. We have an incredible team. We call them our quality assurance team, where they test all these items to make sure that you are getting what we are describing to you. So we have a little bit of a hold. If you want to go to the front of the line, this is the slate blue. You still have time to decide on that one. It's really my taupe and my gray and even my light sage, that if you don't want to wait on the phone lines with hundreds of people and you want to make sure you get, especially that sandstone, that one will go. That one will go in this presentation. Key in that item number 893. 815. You're also welcome to scan the QR code on the bottom left side of your screen, opening up the camera. But if you're looking at it and you're like, wait, that water is dancing different than the other one, you all get those little spouts, right, Lorna, that you can add and change the way that it looks, like from the umbrella. And then don't forget, it can also be the bird feeder. I mean, every feature that you're seeing, you have the opportunity to create that.
You do, and I'm going to show you in a minute, when we've seen those colors, how to change it back from a pedestal to all the different planters and the different ways you can style this. Next month's Mother's Day. Imagine if you club together, instead of buying flowers and chocolates, which are nice, but they don't last, maybe set up one in a fountain, in a garden, in a yard, on a balcony, and say, come out and see what we've got you, this fountain. So you can literally lift this piece off, and if this was real stone, I wouldn't be able to lift it.
No, this is just 20 pounds. Real stone would be probably over 100 pounds.
So this is your first part. This is a base. It becomes a planter. There's even a drainage hole pre-drilled for you. That's one planter. You just twist off the bowl, and there's no tools needed for this bit. You just need a Phillips screwdriver to put the batteries in. So I'm going to lift this off. That's your pedestal tabletop fountain.
You can take it apart
when it's still running. And then press a button, that's going to go. And then this part is the pedestal that turns into another planter. So I'm going to get some faux plants just for speed to show you how in seconds I've just changed this up. Imagine this is that area of your yard or your garden or your balcony that really needs something special. This could be the place where you go and have your iced tea, your glass of wine, read your book, scroll on your phone, and you can change the look. But Nicole, maybe you want to raise this a bit more on a table, for example. Use this base piece, and then it gives it extra height. So you've got so many different ways. And don't forget, you have the new 3rd tier. This will make it our highest fountain ever. You have the new bird feeding station all added in. And Firmastone is such an important advance in fountains because instead of the ones which are resin and then painted, we use real natural soapstone. This is a beautiful rock found in nature. This is actually a carved soapstone bowl. You can see the detail. We've emulated this by grinding up soapstone, mixing it in with a composite polymer. And our fountains now are all the way through the same color. So that means they're not going to flake or peel or fade, chip in the UV. They're just going to stay the same. So this is why Firmastone is a breakthrough in fountain technology.
It's incredible. That's why at this price point, not only is it an incredible value, but also the fact that you get longevity out of this piece. So I don't want you to think that this is the piece that you'll get into your garden. Great, it lasts me just for my garden season of 2025. It's gonna last you year after year because it is durable and it's built to last. And the fact that you're not tethered to a cord, you're not tethered to a solar panel. I mean, if you wanted to put this indoors, absolutely you could. For me, I'm gonna put it in my screen patio that I have in my backyard because I have a little bench there that my husband grills out there sometimes. That's where I'm gonna put mine. I'm gonna try to grab the gray. I know the gray is in the final 100, so I may be able to snag that. The one that I know I won't be able to snag before I get off air because it will sell out is that sandstone. You're looking at that slate blue, just a really beautiful vision for you to see. And listen, this is what you'll be hearing. Imagine your morning coffee. Imagine it's a Friday right now and you end your week, maybe it was a long work week, and you go out and you just listen to the running water. Maybe you read a book. Maybe you have your favorite beverage. Maybe, you know, you have a recap with you and your significant other just talking through the week, and you get to create this beautiful, serene oasis in your backyard, in your property. And it doesn't matter. Do you have a big backyard? Okay, you have a small backyard, you just have a balcony. You can put this anywhere because you don't have to rely on the sun. All you gotta do is put in 4D batteries. So here's the thing. If you wanna grab it, sandstone, I'll update you on. Right now you're looking at that taupe, which I know the taupe is in the final hundreds too. If you want it in the sandstone, 200 left. 200 left in that sandstone. Here it is for you in gray. I'm gonna walk you through the colors and update you, and then I'm gonna help you get this under $100. It's gonna blow your mind, I know. 800 left, a little more than 800 left in that gray. Slate blue, still have a couple thousand to decide on, so you have time to decide on this one. It's the other ones where you need to check out before we get out of this hour, before you go about your lunch and your Friday. Here's that gorgeous taupe. Less than 1,000, and remember, you get this additional tier, which you can add a bird feeder, or you can use it as that water feature and switch the spouts and have it to your desired setting. And then your sage green, 340 left. All right, I promised you that I could get you under $100. Sign up for the HSN credit card. We put $40 in your account. You can apply and buy. No annual fee on our credit card. The $40 is just our thank you. So yes, apply to our today's special and you're at $99 and some change. 893-815 is the item number. I love that this is our first time doing this as a today's special from Belmont Gardens. So many of you already know and love the brand. It's a third generation family run business. And then John Iser. I know I said yes earlier. John Iser, he is the brilliant man that created this concept of a battery operated fountain 12 years ago. So you're getting something from the original person. Now people are trying to imitate.
No.
And now this is the original creator of this 12 years ago. What a brilliant, brilliant concept. Because now, Lorna, this allows us to put it wherever we want on our property and not have to be held back from relying on the sun, relying on, do I have a hose? Do I have an outlet by that? You can put it wherever.
No power socket needed. needed. You're not relying on anything. All you do is add water, push a button, and you have got a timer feature or steady on, steady off. That's button A basically is on for 6 hours, turns off, done. Button B, you press once for 1 hour, it will repeat the next day, and then all the way up to 4 hours. If you use it an hour a day on average, one set of D batteries is going to last you 2 months. So that's April, May into June. And again, I mentioned Mother's Day, but Father's Day, imagine again a gift for someone. Maybe they're a bit stressed, maybe they've had some tough times recently. Giving them an oasis, a corner of their yard or on their balcony, they can come out, they can cool down, and they can relax with running water. And I just want to show you. These two parts, these are basically your planters, if you want to use them as such, but then you flip them upside down, they become a pedestal. You take your bowl, and this bit I love, there's no tools needed. You put it in, you twist it into place, and that will lock it, and then I've just reassembled this as a full fountain in maybe, 5 minutes. I mean, well, 5 minutes, 5 seconds. So this is such an easy way to just give yourself the gift of running water.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. So Lorna and I are going to come sit down. We're going to sit how you'll be enjoying this. So you're seeing it in that full fountain, which is really great. But if you want to put it tabletop, you absolutely can do so. If you want to use just a smaller pot, taking that top tier that's brand new and use that just as a bird feeder, you absolutely can. Using those bottom bases to put some plants, you absolutely can. So you get to make the most of this. So many of you brand new to HSN, your first time shopping, welcome in. An incredible today's special to go ahead and grab, and especially from a company like Belmont Garden that's been around for over 30 years. And still family-run business, and to have someone like John Iser, part of the family, to create something battery operated, the first person to create that 12 years ago. I mean, really just paving the way for rethinking, wait a minute, now we can all have access to these beautiful fountains. And look at, and I love that you get all the spouts. I'll let Lorna, the fact that you can switch the spouts.
I know.
Because a lot of times, let's say you get a little stone one and it's like a little one. I mean, look at this. The birds are gonna love this. Oh my goodness.
So this is how we've now made it into a tabletop fountain where you can change the spouts, 2 different planters, and there is also the 3rd tier with the bird feeding station. That 3rd tier makes it our tallest ever fountain, and 8 spouts of running water if you want the enhanced acoustics. But with just the change of one of these, first you can have it just like this with just a bubbler. And this is so calming and so relaxing. But maybe you want the umbrella spray, maybe you just want something that's, you know, a water pattern like this. It really is just phenomenal what you can achieve with this. Look at this, I mean, it's so relaxing.
But isn't it nice that you get the water feature up here, but then remember the water is also dripping on the sides and dumping into the bowl. That's what's so pretty about it.
You don't need to plumb this in or have a water source. It's self-contained. So what I'm going to do is very quickly again show you the beating heart of our fountains. John Yiser invented this system where you have a pump that just lives inside the fountain. You just attach this tube here to here. You loosen 2 screws with a Phillips screwdriver. They don't come undone the whole way. You loosen them. You gently pull down the battery compartment, put in your 4D batteries, pop it closed, do up the 2 screws, then it becomes watertight. Then you just lower it in. Make sure there's enough water in your bowl to cover the pump, the little black pump. And then press a button and either have it on manual on-off or repeat timer. That's my favorite. And then just have fun with it, Nicole, because there's nothing nicer than a water feature on a hot summer's day. And perhaps you've always wanted a fountain, but you've been put off by the expense, the weight of real stone. Then you didn't want a resin one because it would flake and peel in the sunshine. Firmer stone is a mix of soapstone, real stone, mixed with a composite polymer, which gives the look of real stone, but it has fade resistancy, chip, peel resistancy, UV resistancy, crack resistancy. Can you resist them? That's the question.
I know. It's hard to resist. It is hard to resist. And to be only at 20 pounds, it's the ease. And that's the whole fixture itself, 20 pounds. By the way, when you use it with that extra tier, that's a brand new addition for you this year, it's 35 inches in height. So it's just at about 3 feet. I mean, we're an inch under, but just at about 3 feet in height when you use that top tier down there. And again, we have it in the tote, by the way, right here. We give you not only the attachments to change the water spout, how it dances, how it can kind of sprinkle up like that, or there's an umbrella one. But don't forget, we also give you this add-on if you want to put some bird food in there and use it as a bird feeder. You can absolutely, and what I love is that you still have, see how the water still drips on the sides, and then it drips down the other, so you still get the payoff of hearing that running water, which is so relaxing, so calming, creates this beautiful oasis for you. That's why I mean, think about it too, like, think about if you were walking, maybe you're going to a doctor's office, or let's say you're walking up to a friend's house, you're visiting them for the first time. Don't you feel like, Lorna, anytime you walk on a property and you hear water, instantly you feel this calming over you?
Yeah, you really do. Because
you're just like, oh, this is a safe space.
It cools you down, it makes you feel good. And this is a way, even if you just have the bubbler on here, to make you feel instantly relaxed, instantly soothed. And I think this new sage green color was a customer request, by the way. So people said, we'd love a sage, so we've given you a sage. And then that taupe is so rich, so luxurious with the hints of bronze. The slate blue is very high-end, very classy, like a blue marble.
Yes.
The grey, which I think in the end, actually, Guy has ordered the sage, but he was torn between the grey and the sage. And then, I'm so sorry, because Belmont couldn't bring us many, the sandstone. And this is it for the season, Nicole. Once this is gone, we don't have any more. I'm so sorry.
I know. And, you know, for some of you, you're probably thinking, oh, we're at the beginning of the season. I have time. It's like I was telling you last hour when we were showing all the plants from Leaf and Petal. Once we get to May and even June, it's slim pickings, unfortunately. So the saying is true, the early bird gets the worm. If this is something that you want, we are in sellout quantities of colors. That sandstone, by the way, that you're getting that beautiful close-up shot of, this is the one that will sell out in this presentation. I have less than 200 in that 175 to be precise, in that sandstone. If that's the one that you want, let me update you on the gray. 800 left in that gray. Slate blue, we still have a couple of thousand. We have about 2,000 left in that. Here it is for you in the taupe. 900 left in taupe. And then here's that sage green, that light sage green that you asked for. 300 left. So I invite you to place your orders on this. This is a fantastic opportunity. $219 comparable retail value. You're at $139.95. And you have 5 months to pay this off, $27 and some change to go ahead and get it home on any debit or credit card. Remember, if you're shopping with your HSN card, even your Q card, you get an extra month, so it's actually $23 and some change to get it home. If you're like, wait a minute, I want extra flex, I want extra time to pay things off, interest-free, sign up for the HSN credit card, put $40 in your account, and our thank you to you, boom, is that you can apply that $40 on any item, yes, even including our today's special, so you get it for $99 and some change. If you'd love to place your order, grab your color while we have it, especially in that sandstone. 893-815 is the item number. The gray is the one that I'll be grabbing. If there just happens to be one sandstone, this is the one that I will add to cart, but the gray is the one that, and I'm gonna put it in my screened backyard area that's covered. So that's what's really nice about it, is because it's battery operated. If you're just joining us, I mean, Lorna, it just takes 4 D batteries. So I don't have to worry about the sun. I don't have to worry about any cords. I don't have to worry about running a hose, having an outlet. None of that. But I mean, look at how, we'll show you how it's broken apart, and then we'll show you the setup again. But this is what we mean when we're talking about versatility and the piece that you're getting.
So this is it as a table setting. Imagine Easter or Mother's Day. You're having a special celebration for your birthday or an anniversary. You can have this in the center of your table. It's a showstopper piece. And what we've done here is we've used part of the pedestal as a planter, but we've used the other planter as a way to elevate the bowl section. So again, you've got countless looks. You've also got that incredible bird feeder and the new 3rd tier. This gives you the highest ever Belmont fountain we've done, the most water spouts we've ever done, which is 8, giving you enhanced acoustics, and the bird feeding station. It takes it to a whole nother level, because for your feathered friends, you're going to become like the buffet, the hotel. They're going to come round and want to visit your yard. And this looks like it cost hundreds of dollars. So your secret will be, this is actually Firmastone. Even though it looks like real stone, it's soapstone blended in with that composite polymer. It's not going to fade, peel, chip, crack, UV resistant. And this sage green, for me, it just looks so expensive looking.
It's so stunning.
It really does.
And I think about too, like, think about your backdrops. If you have a backdrop that's like a lighter color, how that green can really pop, that slate blue can really pop. For me, I have some darker colors on my screen patio, like I have a black bench, and I have some accent colors that are black and cream, so I'm gonna balance it with a lighter color in the fountain. That's why I'm eyeing that green or even that sandstone if I'm able to grab it. So I know we have a few more minutes left on this, but I just want you to think, how are you wrapping up your week? Wouldn't it be nice for $27 and some change to come home, let's say next weekend, maybe many of you getting this in time for Easter, and just come home, open a book,
Yeah.
Maybe enjoy your favorite beverage. Maybe you start your morning with this. You hear the birds chirping. I always love when I hear the cardinals. They have a very distinct chirp. So I'm like, ah, there's the cardinal family. They're back. You hear the birds chirping. You're sipping your coffee. And then this is in the background. You feel safe. You feel at peace. You feel calm. That's how I feel. Those are the words that come to mind whenever I hear. I feel safe. I feel calm. I feel at peace. I feel relaxed. And so many of you can agree with that statement as well. So really quickly, I want to have Lorna show you how the setup is again. This is a beautiful video. This will just walk you through that truly. There's no trickery. We're not hooked up to a cord like randomly hiding under the ground or something. There's no cords. There's no hose that we're running. There's no solar panels on here that we're depending that the sun has to be shining on it. It truly runs off the power of 4D batteries. And because it has a timer that's built in, let's say if it runs for an hour a day and it come on at the same time. So if you wake up, I know me, I'm always 6:30, I'm waking up getting my daughter at school. So if you know, all right, I have the same wake up routine, I want to grab my coffee and hear this, it can come on at the same, it's like clockwork. You wake up and it comes on for you every morning, or maybe you want to end your evening with hearing that, comes on at the same time. That's the power of having that timer and also getting the longevity out of those batteries. All right. Here's the setup, and then I'll walk you through the updates on quantity again.
Thank you, Nicole. So basically, you can have it like this. Use the two base pieces as planters. I'm going to take out the plants and show you how easy it is to assemble. It takes longer to take out the box than it does to assemble. So this base piece, flip it. This pedestal, turn it over. And then the birds are already coming, by the way, because they know there's bird food in the yard. He's like, oh, there's bird food in there. And then, without tools, you just twist it and lock it into place. Press a button, and then you've got a fountain. That's probably 15 seconds.
But that's one of three different spouts, right?
Exactly it.
Oh my goodness.
Got the new third tier, the most water spouts ever, the new bird feeder. You've got all the different dancing water looks as well. You just have to choose your color.
Oh, I love that. So remember, this is without that second tier. The sandstone, you see that, well, that third tier that you add, this is a brand new. It's the most tiers that we've ever done. And it creates like this infinity pool. And you still get the beautiful, no matter how you set it up, you still get that beautiful, serene sound of water. It's just a matter of, I mean, you could be looking at with all the different ways that we have it set up, I mean, you could be looking at a different fountain Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, then so you never get bored of it either, which is really beautiful. That bird really is looking at the food. It's so funny. Sandstone, if you want that, I promise you I'd update you. If you want the sandstone, I'm scared to say that we might be less than a couple of hundred on that sandstone. 145. 145 left on that sandstone. Nope, 130. Golly, 130 now. You guys are going fast. I know. I told you it's going to sell out in this presentation. Here it is for you in the gray. You want to see our little bird friend? Look at our little bird. Look at it. I know. Do you want the bird? He's calling his friends. Hey, guys, I found all the food. I found
All you can eat buffet.
All you can eat buffet. I'm looking at you. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Then we have it for you in slate blue. That's so funny. Still have a couple thousand on that. We're in the final hundreds as well. And this taupe, if you want to grab the taupe, 900. Your taupe is really like a beautiful bronze, a vintage bronze. I have 280 in the sage green, if that's the one that you want to grab. 893-815 is the item number. We have the final couple of minutes. I think Lorna and I...
Should we go back in the shade?
We should go to our serenity, our oasis.
And then
the bird is not letting
Oh, my gosh. He can tell that there's a source of fresh running water.
There
He can tell there's bird seed around. And he's got taste, because he knows.
Yeah, he knows.
There's no cords to get tangled up in here.
This is five-star dining for them.
There's no solar panels to reflect the sun's glare.
No.
All you have is all the look and beauty of stone, aged, weathered, antique stone. And it is real soapstone blended in with that polymer to make it look so realistic. And you've got so many ways to display this to get your neighbor envy going. You can have it like we see here, as a pedestal, full height, 35-inch fountain with that new third tier, which gives you 8 spouts of water and a bird feeding station, because the birds are beginning to come into the yard. And then you can take it off, have it as a tabletop fountain or a floor fountain, and use the base pieces, Nicole, as matching planters. So you've got a complete look like you'd see in a very, very high-end, maybe hotel or spa, where you walk in and you see these amazing pieces. You're like,
my goodness,
they must cost hundreds of dollars. No, with Belmont, you've got all that look, you've got the ease of use, you've got the timer, you've just got to put it together in about 10 seconds, sit back, turn on the button, and then, oh my gosh, that sound. as Guy was saying earlier, people pay money on apps to listen to sounds like this to relax.
Oh my goodness, you're so right.
I mean, you don't have to do that anymore. With this, you've got it in your yard. And again, I've said it before, Mother's Day. I'm a mum, my son's with me, he's nearly 16. I would love to have this as a Mother's Day present. Oh my gosh, it would be incredible.
Absolutely.
Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's just so peaceful, it really is. And again, it's their best ever, biggest ever, look at this, fountain with the new 3rd tier if you want it, the new bird feeder. This is just 2 tiers, and it's just a matter of choosing your color.
Yeah, that sandstone, that's the one that's going. About 100 left in that sandstone. There's the gray, and then there's the slate blue, taupe, and then 260 left in that sage green. There's that top tier, that's a brand new addition that you're seeing on that taupe. And then whenever you want to have those fun little different water features, there it is for you in the sage green. All right, stay in the ordering process. We're inching closer and closer, almost 4,000 gone with everyone that's in the ordering process. 893-815 is the item number. Lorna Coe, always a pleasure.
Good to see you.
So good. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but come on back. Incredible things for your garden after this.
Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
Be the first to know when your favorite brands and celebrities will be on HSN. Sign up for When to Watch emails and we'll let you know when they'll be live on air. Simply go to your HSN account to update your communication preferences and select your favorite brands. Or sign up directly at the bottom of a product page. You'll receive email notification every time your favorite brands will be live on HSN. Customize your shopping experience with When to Watch emails today.
Perlier is an Italian bath and body company rich in history and tradition. Never far from where it started, Perlier is old world skills mixed with modern day science. Driven by a focus to treat skin with the best ingredients, Perlier continues to develop innovative new lines while staying true to its culture. Discover luxurious bath and body rituals from Italian botanical gardens with Perlier.
Welcome to HSN. I was putting my cards in my pocket. You're like, what's she digging for? I was putting my cards in my pocket. My name is Nicole Hickle. So excited to be with you on this Friday. Hot Friday here in Florida, but that's okay. We were just cooling things off with our beautiful Today Special from Belmont Garden. But I promise you, for the final 15 minutes or so that we have together on this Friday, for some beautiful things to add into your collection for your garden. This is from Plow and Hearth. It's your solar metal 4-in-1 wreath garden decor. And when we're talking about 4-in-1, if you want to hang it, absolutely you can do so. You want to place it on the wall, you can. You want to put it tabletop, you want to stake it, you can decide how you have it set in your garden. And what's really nice is when the sun sets, it has these LED lights, so then it sparkles at night too. So we have 2 options that you can choose from. Actually, we have 3. I'm just looking, oh. Okay, I'll start with the one closest to me, which is our butterfly. So we have it for you in butterfly. And then we also have it for you in your dragonfly. And then on the other side of the bench, you'll see it in the hummingbird. 897-751 is the item number. I'm going to welcome in our guest, Yvette Lopez. To talk to. Look how cute you look. Wait a minute, these are your DG2 cabana pants.
Yes,
I know.
they are.
Let me tell you, I know my fashion's here at HSN.
How are you, man? It's so pretty out here.
I know. It's a little
really
toasty, but it's
gorgeous.
good.
It's all right. I
but
like
you know
it.
what? I mean, the sun is shining, and let me tell you, you are getting a beautiful picture of the color payoff that you get with these pieces.
Absolutely. So this is brand new from Plow and Hearth. And what's so cool about these is you can use them 4 different ways. And I'm going to show you because we have them out here each different way. Right now you're seeing it tabletop. What do I have here? I have the beautiful dragonfly. And here we have the beautiful butterfly. What I want you to see though, the detail here is what makes these so phenomenal. And with Plow and Hearth, I really want you to think about going to a high-end art show.
Yes.
Okay? And seeing this type of decor, honestly, taking a look at the price tag and saying, wow, this is so beautiful, but I'm not quite sure I want to spend that much. Here at HSN, they just make it so affordable for us. And all the detail that you have, they're painted in this beautiful, hand-painted, beautiful metallic colors. Now, this is durably painted, so what I want you to understand is this is gonna take the sun, the rain, it's made to take the elements. This is never gonna fade or chip or rust. And woven all in through here, you have LED lights. Now we're out bright in the sun, but I do believe that they recorded something in a studio, because not only that, and there it is.
Look at that.
So here's your beautiful lights that are woven all throughout the entire design. Not only that, but you have the fiber optic effect right on the wings. So Plow and Hearth has the highest level of technology, but they have these such unique pieces. And this particular piece, again, you can see it where it is just standing right here. And I'm gonna walk, if you guys can follow me, because we have a couple of them here. I want you to see the other options that we have. I love this shot, and I really appreciate you guys getting this in a studio, because this is what's gonna happen at night.
Yeah.
And I love a beautiful decor piece that is absolutely stunning, gorgeous during the day, but then at night, it also comes to life.
It comes to life.
It
That's
comes
what's
to
great.
life, and it's also there. It just doesn't go away. I just think that is so, so beautiful. And the fiber optic part is on the wings of each design. But over here, I also want to show you, okay, you have the stake, and you can put this right in a planter or in the ground. So you have that option, and then look up here. Up here, you have it actually against the wall, because, let me see if I can get that off of there easily. There you go. So you can put this right against a fence, and then it also comes with your chain and your hook. Now you can hang this. You can hang this anywhere you want, right? On an awning, on a tree branch. So look at all the different ways that you can use this. And what I love about this piece is, say you just have a little balcony in an urban area.
Right.
You can set this on the stand that comes with it. You don't even need any ground. You know what I mean? You don't need anything. You can set this right up. Now here, you can use an extra piece, and you can put this right on the ground. And it's so beautiful. The detail on it is exquisite. It's
stunning.
all hand painted. And I always say, Nicole, these type of decor pieces, this is the jewelry for your yard.
Right.
You
And
know?
it's the jewelry that's going to last too.
Right.
Because it's weather resistant. You don't have to worry about the color fading. You're still gonna get this exceptional color that you see from that butterfly. I love that you're seeing it, how we hung it on that side. So you can't decide, you know, a lot of times you get a piece and you're like, well, I don't have anywhere to stake it. Well, this allows you, so if you can't stake it, you can do that. If you wanna hang it on a wall, hang it on a fence, pop a nail on there, you absolutely can. You wanna, you have a hook that you can put this on. So many different ways that you can utilize this, just picking whatever creature that you want, whether it's that dragonfly, the butterfly, and of course the hummingbird.
And I want to point out that right on the top, here's your solar panel.
Yeah.
There's a solar panel on the top where the battery's included. All you have to do is set this out in the sun, and then it's just going to light up for you and come to life at night.
We love that. All right, if you want to go ahead and grab that, 897-751 is the item number. It's also at that sell price, which is really great. All right, we have a few more things that we want to go and share with you. This next one is how you are welcoming your guests whenever they walk up to your doorstep, or maybe it's for you. Maybe you're walking up to your doorstep and you're looking and you're like, for me, I actually just changed my doorstep. I was like, oh, I guess that was technically winter stuff that I had. So instead of buying several different things, this mat that you have is interchangeable. So there's up to 4 different seasons that you can get. And you think at this price at $44 and some change, I mean, the quality of the mat, but the fact that you're getting 4 mats in one at this, that's about, you know, 10, 11 bucks a mat.
That's the brilliance here, is you're buying one of these. And again, this is made out of recycled rubber. And it's non-skid. Feel there's a good.
Right, I was like, this is quality.
This is a good weight. And then all of this is a polyester, so it's made to grab the dirt and debris. It's made to do its job. But look at how beautiful. Look at the colors. So maybe you start off your new year, maybe you start off January with your butterflies out there, and then all of a sudden you come to maybe June or July and you're like, you know what? I want a different look. Okay. You don't have to buy another mat, do you? This just fits right in there.
I love that.
And now you have your beautiful hummingbird. So then you have your hummingbird out for a few months and all of a sudden it's September. Do you have to go buy another mat? Nope, you don't have to spend any more money. Now you just put your fall insert in there. Why didn't I think of this? Why did I not think of something like that?
I know. I wish I created this. Come on.
Look at this. And again, it's the recycled rubber. And the design and the colors are so beautiful. And, you know, to me, I love, I'm going to throw my ho-ho-ho up.
And then here we go,
all of a
holiday
sudden
season.
it's Christmas. But, you know, before this mat here came along, I would buy a mat for every season because it's what's at your front door. This is the first thing people see. It's decor, you know, and I think it's important. I mean, I have mats all over my house. I even have one where my doggy door is with little paw prints, you know. So I think your front door mat's pretty important, or in the back, but this one is gonna save you money.
Genius. I mean, truly. And I like it too because it's quality and durable material that you're having as well. So I like that it's not like you're picking something up and then, you know, once you get your dirty feet on it, that all right, now I got to throw it out. I mean, it's really, really great. This is what you want at a front door when you have that much high level traffic going there. And the fact that you have 4 different looks in one mat. I mean, truly, it's $11 a mat. When's the last time you were able to pick up a nice quality front door mat or even back door mat at $11? That's why this is such a fabulous sell price. If you want to go ahead and add it to your cart, actually, let me help you get this for under $5. Sign up for the HSN credit card. All right, because when you sign up for the HSN credit card, you can apply and buy. So apply the savings, $40 off. This will be $4.95 for you. Then whenever you have the card, we have VIP savings events throughout the year and then extra flags to get this. But for a few bucks to get this home on any debit or credit card, I mean, it's worth it. And you're going to get it home now. And then you just have to decide, am I going to start with the butterflies that say welcome home? Or am I going to start with this cute little hummingbird?
That's right.
Look how cute the hummingbird is, right?
It's adorable. This is quality. Remember, this is made of a material that it's going to grab the debris, it's going to grab the dirt. And as far as dimensions, it's 30 by 17.
Good.
That's probably your average doormat, would you say? Average, maybe a little longer. So this can go in your front door, it can go in the back, wherever you want it. But I will tell you, it's going to do the job. It's going to do the job. And it is recycled rubber, which I do love. So we're helping out the environment there. But you're just going to have a very unique, beautiful mat to welcome your guests. And then remember, when the holidays come around, you don't have to purchase another one. And not only purchase, but guess what? I used to have a Christmas mat that I was like, where am I going to store this?
I know. That's the other thing, too.
You don't have to store it. It's just right there. So I appreciate this mat, and I really love it. Isn't it? It really is. And this is, you feel the weight of the insert as well, right?
Yeah.
This is quality, guys.
And I like that
really
at the bottom of this, so whenever you're switching, you're like, all right, and my Stephanie's going to say, there's this nice little rubber bottom on the opposite, so it grips it.
Right.
So I don't want you to think, so as I'm putting my hand here, it's not shifting. So imagine my hand.
And I'll even put my foot here and show you.
Put your foot down.
It's not going anywhere. And you know what? It's going to get all that gunk off. If you have your pupperoos coming in and out, it's going to get their mud off your feet, off their feet.
It's a genius idea.
It really is. It's doing the job that it's here to do, but it's doing it in a way where you can say, welcome to my home.
Yeah.
I'm celebrating the holidays. You know, it really is beautiful, and I appreciate
really pretty.
Plow and Hearth's quality, because that's what they're known for.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They're known for their quality and their unique items that they always want to bring their customers.
Absolutely, and the partnership with here at HSN, we get to pass on a great value to you. So whenever you're picking this up, it is at that sale price. I don't know how long the sale price lasts, so I would take advantage of the savings that you're getting right now. I mean, it's really, when you split it up, it's about $11 a mat. And once
Wow.
I don't remember ever buying a front door mat, back door for $11.
No way,
I
no
mean,
way.
this is such an exceptional deal. Just having one mat to cover 4 different seasons, 4 different times. I mean, it looks new every single time. Be like, oh, you got another mat? And you're like, yeah, I got another mat.
I do the same thing. And what a cool Mother's Day gift, right?
would be
This would be a really
beautiful.
neat Mother's Day gift, because again, they're getting 4 in 1. Also, think about, we're coming up on the end of the year. Teacher gifts.
Oh.
What a super cool teacher gift.
That would be
right?
great.
So this is something useful. Whoever, it's practical, but beautiful and unique all at the same time.
Absolutely. Well, everything that you just said also describes this next item. So we basically have like 3 items in 3 minutes. This is your glass bird bath. You can choose if you want it in butterfly, cardinal, or bee. I know the butterflies are by me, but when we talk about glass, I mean, this is another piece that you would find like at a farmer's market, at a boutique, and we're at $54.95. I mean, this is beautiful.
Those are the most beautiful, I tell you. I have them at home right now. I put the cardinal outside near my bird feeder. I lost my mind the other day because a cardinal landed on my cardinal.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like, if I couldn't grab my phone quick enough to take a picture, it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. But what's great about these guys, you know, when you give us gifts, you know your people that are butterfly girls. You know what I mean?
And
Then
you
we
know
have-
who loves the cardinals?
yes, and then there's a beautiful one that is a bee. These are the most beautiful bird baths I have ever seen.
They're gorgeous.
Honestly.
Exceptional. And this is brand new, by the way.
Yes.
You're the first one to shop it. Love that it's at a sale price. 897-753 is the item number. Remember, the butterfly, the bee, and also the cardinal. You can check the other ones out. All right, another item that we want to feature from you
Here's our
is the wind chime. And you can hear it as the wind has been blowing. You've been hearing the wind chimes probably throughout the hour, and probably even my last hour whenever we were showing all those beautiful plants from leaf and petal. So this one, another great opportunity to get some beautiful jewelry and color into your yard.
And sound.
But then the sound. So we do have it for you in the Robin, which is the one that you're seeing right here live outdoor here on our set. And then we also have a Bluebird. Oh my goodness. And there's only 500 for each, and that's it.
Oh, that's it. I love chimes.
Me too.
I always, I was given a chime when my father passed. I had a chime that they gave me that every time I heard it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, what a wonderful, again, what a wonderful gift to give a beautiful chime like this. To me, I'm a mom. I'd much rather get a chime like this than, I don't know, whatever else. I guess flowers are nice, but they die. And I certainly don't want chocolate because you're always trying to be good.
You want something that's gonna last.
And then, you give a gift like that, and every time someone looks at it or hears it, they're gonna think of you.
They are.
Every single time.
Just like our incredible Today Special that remind you of having that water, I encourage you, if you pick up the Today Special, pick up the wind chime with it. I mean, just those two sounds together is just stunning, stunning, stunning. All right, last thing that we want to share with you before we let you go on this Friday afternoon is this 48-inch, so just about a little over 4 feet that you're getting in this solar wind spinner with that beautiful like crackle ball detail. Is this right next to me? It is right
Yes,
next to me.
it's right
All
there.
right, so we do have it for you in ladybug, and I want to double check. We do have butterfly and hummingbird. How pretty. Oh, wait till the wind catches it. Oh, look at the video.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
So, and I love that they're showing this because that is solar. That's a solar panel that's right underneath
so
that
it lights
ball.
up.
It lights up. Guys, the battery comes, you do nothing but press a button to put it on, and it's LED lights that are color changing with crackled glass. It is absolutely stunning at night. I'm telling you, this is a stunning piece. It's a little bit taller, like you said. You stake it right in the ground.
Yeah.
You have the movement. You have the LED lights. It is absolutely a stunning piece. And I want to remind you, every single piece is sun and rain resistant,
fade
all of
resistant,
that.
yeah.
It's never gonna chip or fade.
Yeah.
These are pieces that will be here next season for you. They're not something you're gonna have to throw away. They're gonna look beautiful next year.
That's what's
just
so great
like
about
right
it.
now.
It's quality
Yes.
that you're investing
Yes,
in.
absolutely.
897-812 is the IM number. Yvette, thank you so much.
This was so much fun.
Right? And we
Beautiful
got to be in
out
the
here today.
shade. Woo, thank goodness. All right, before we let you go, let me remind you of that incredible Today Special. Oh, I cannot wait to add this to my cart. There's 90 left in sandstone, so I think I might be able to grab. I don't know, I'm torn between sandstone and the gray. And there's a couple hundred left, a few hundred left in the gray. I know that the sage is limited with a couple hundred, but it's beautiful. First time we've had it at a Today Special. It's over a $219 retail value that you're getting at $139.95. Listen to it. Oh, imagine closing out your week, starting your morning listening to this. Just peaceful, so calming. I love it. Thousands of you already picked it up, so stay in the ordering process for your Today Special. My name's Nicole Hickle. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Rebecca.